Hello my winners, this is Eric from Winning Window Tints and I'm back. Here we have another how-to, and today we're going to show you how to shrink the front door of a 2017 Honda Civic Hatchback. Yeah. And of course the tools we need, as always, a water bottle, of course, we need the solution in there, a smart card, of course we need it for the shrinkage, a squeegee, we need to tack down the film before we shrink it, yeah. And then, of course, my trusty heat gun. Can't live without one of these, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so first what we need to do is moisten the glass so the film doesn't crease or anything when we're shifting the fingers around, alright? So we're gonna wet the glass, right? Grab the film off the lab. Set it up accordingly. And then what we're gonna do is, of course, we're gonna wet again. Everything needs to be nice and moist. This is where the squeegee comes in. Now, if you notice, there's fingers sitting up at the top. These fingers need to be down, all right, guys? So, I'm gonna start shifting fingers around. If you notice, look at this finger right here. I'm gonna shift this down. All the fingers looking down. Now look where the finger is. It used to be up at the top. All right, let's finish the other half. And we're gonna make sure we sit down all the extra excess paper, make sure those fingers come out properly. Make sure they're nice and straight down. Now what you need is, the smart card. This thing is a lifesaver. You're also gonna need the heat gun. This thing is a savior. You can't work tint without the heat gun, man. Be careful, you guys could get burnt ASAP. Perfect example. It happens. Making sure all the fingers are down. Now you're gonna pay attention to those fingers when you're heating them. They're called fingers because they look like your finger. That's why they call it a finger. It looks like just the fingers just coming up from the bottom of the glass, right? You need to pay attention like the previous how-to on the back windshield. I told you guys you need to pay attention to the fingers. Same thing. You need to pay attention to your fingers, all right? You're gonna see it shrink and you're gonna hit it with the card. Shrinking card, shrinking card, shrinking card. Now, some people just like to shrink just the fingers and they don't touch anything else. Here at Winning, we want to make sure that this window is shrunk properly. So, then make sure we stretch out the rest of the film, all right? If you notice, there's little bits moving around. And then make sure we hit the rest of the glass, and then we're gonna come right back to the bottom and make sure none of these fingers pop out. We don't have any excess fingers or anything. And that, my friends, is how you shrink this 2017 Honda Civic Hatchback front glass. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. Winning, yeah!